chicks. I could give you a few tips, but you know me no want commitment. So if you okay for deal with it, then me and you could ride until the end. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. I could see it in your eyes and not pretend. You want me to be your man straight to the end. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. Yeah. We can party from night till the morning. If you feel like you're getting too close, then you give me your warning. Oh yeah. Me come in and break the heart and leave nobody balling. No way. Plus, me now put up with the constant calling. You must be mad. Me now have time to make no excuses. Wanna go anywhere that me chooses. Now go deal with the accusation. Next thing it a go turn in a verbal abuses. Me don't tell her say me nah look nobody, cause you know say me a mass money. And me don't want to walk and track no one. Me no need that. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. I could see it in your eyes and not pretend. You want me to be your man straight to the end. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. So call me over when you want a shoulder. I will be a midnight Casanova. So when you're lonely and want some company, I'll be there for you in no hurry. Right away, with no strings attached, I just always stay. No games, so me can be your friends with benefits. So me can show you a few of my mini tricks. I you know say Jamaican man full of many chicks. I could give you a few tips, but you know me no want commitment. So if you okay for deal with it, then me and you could ride until the end. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. I could see it in your eyes and not pretend. You want me to be your man straight to the end. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. I could see it in your eyes and not pretend. You want me to be your man straight to the end. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. Me not have time for make no excuses. Me want go about my business anytime when me choose it. One bag of accusation, then a verbal abuses. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. I could see it in your eyes and not pretend. You want me to be your man straight to the end. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. So call me over when you want a shoulder. I will be a midnight Casanova. So when you're lonely and want some company, I'll be there for you in no hurry. Right away, with no strings attached, I just always stay. No games, so me can be your friends with benefits. So me can show you a few of my mini tricks. I you know say Jamaican man full of many chicks. I could give you a few tips, but you know me no want commitment. So if you okay for deal with it, then me and you could ride until the end. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. I could see it in your eyes and not pretend. You want me to be your man straight to the end. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. Yeah. We can party from night till the morning. If you feel like you're getting too close, then you give me your warning. Oh yeah. Me come in and break the heart and leave nobody balling. No way. Plus, me now put up with the constant calling. You must be mad. Me not have time to make no excuses. Wanna go anywhere that me chooses. Now go deal with the accusation. Next thing it a go turn in a verbal abuses. Me don't tell her say me nah look nobody, cause you know say me a mass money. And me don't want to walk and track no one. Me no need that. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. I could see it in your eyes and now not pretend. You want me to be your man straight to the end. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. So call me over when you want a shoulder. I will be a midnight Casanova. So when you're lonely and want some company, I'll be there for you in no hurry. Right away, with no strings attached, I just so we stay. No games, so me can be your friends with benefits. So me can show you a few of my many tricks. I know say Jamaican man full of many tricks. I could give you a few tips, but you know me no want commitment. So if you okay for deal with it then me and you could ride until the end. Me know say you want me, but me only want you as a friend. I could see it in your
Once the blue sky turned black and the stars appearing at the sky, the lovers arrive at the right time, night time. And from the union of love, Jah works has begun in the sunshine. Oh mama, mama, I love you so, never gonna let you go. I'm alive because you let me grow from a seed into an embryo. Mama, I love you so, never gonna let you go. I'm alive because you let me grow from a seed into an embryo. Mama, 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 mama. 9 months of pain and strain, somehow your love still remain. Pure as a drop of rain, and unto the earth I came. Now I am here, my dear, cast away all of your fears. Finally your face revealed, watch me grow over the years. Mama queen, you are fully revealed. Love the smell of your skin and hair, the melody singing in my ear. Grab me foot, then you kiss me there. Mama, mama, I love you so, never gonna let you go. I'm alive because you let me grow from a seed into an embryo. Mama, I love you so, never gonna let you go. I'm alive because you let me grow from a seed into an embryo. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, 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 mama. Once the blue sky turned black and the stars appearing at the sky, the lovers arrive at the right time, night time. And from the union of love, Jah works has begun in the sunshine. Oh mama, mama, I love you so, never gonna let you go. I'm alive because you let me grow from a seed into an embryo. Mama, I love you so, never gonna let you go. I'm alive because you let me grow from a seed into an embryo. Mama, 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 mama,
Okay, listening audience, I thank you guys for your patience as well. I thank you guys for tapping in with us. We had some difficulties because one, it is a new platform. However, it is that I missed one step. And so that's why I had to tap off with Portah's. When Portah's track was finished, I was saying that I realized that I was something came up on my screen that said I had a certain amount of time. So it didn't make any sense for me to bring Koulie on, but get disconnected, and I would have to reconnect. So rather just let it run out and let me connect him. However, I do have him in studio as well. He was just telling me that he was unable to hear what I was saying when I made that comment because the music was higher. However, to the listening audience, if you're unable to hear everything that I'm saying, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. It's a new platform as well. But something tells me that there were persons who actually heard me because they responded in a like fashion as well. So for persons who cannot hear me, you're also welcome to drop it in the chat, or you can reach out to me by sending me a text message to my numbers as well. So Cooley's currently in studio. I opened up with his Mama Tune. We also listened to the Mama Tune on Portah's as well. So it seems as if we have a certain theme that's going on here today. And for Koulie, this track that I was just listening to, which pays homage to Mama, we are on that high coming in from Portah's interview as well, where he had a similar track as well. Welcome, Koulie. How are you?
Well, first and foremost, I'm going to say greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie Jah, Rastafari, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering land of the tribe of Judah, earth rightful ruler, forever living, forever faithful, forever sure, and we can never forget the Empress Menen, divine masculine, divine feminine, the balance of the universe, and I am doing well today, and I must say that I'm so grateful to be a part of your platform. Bless, yes.
Yes. I must say, we are running a little bit late, so I apologize for all of the mishaps, and thanks for sticking around and actually being here as well. We appreciate you for that.
I'm obliged.
Okay, we opened up with your Mama track. So before we get into talking about your recent release and some other things, as I said, we're coming off that high from the very first guest that was on Portah's. We're talking about his Mama track, and here it goes that you actually have a Mama track as well. And myself plus the audience, because there's a few audience members who have actually already sent in things to say, well, they love what they have heard in terms of your Mama track as well, and they're loving what they're hearing. Yeah, so talk to me about the Mama track as well. When was this track released?
The track was released about maybe I'll say a year ago. Yeah, it's produced by Paul Castick. Paul Castick is he's a drummer for Maxi Priest. He also played drums for Big Mountain and Shaggy before.
Yes.
And so so I just really love what he does, and he presented the rhythm to me, and he said, "Yo, see what you can do on this." And the vibe say, "Yo, yeah, you have to big up Mama, because if it wasn't for Mama, I wouldn't be able to be here having this interview with you right now."
I love it. I always ask this question. Sometimes we have artists as well who released a track. Their parents may have passed away. In your case, your mom is still alive. Am I correct?
Yes, Mom is still alive and well. Yes.
So, what was her? What was the reception from her as well in reference to the song?
You say that one more time. You said what was her reaction to it?
Yes, her reaction.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, Mama just love it because me and my mama, we've been through ups and downs. I mean, I said it in a song as well.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my mama been through ups and downs, so everything is not always nice, But me and mama have come a long way.
Yes.
And we built a great relationship. So over time, it healed all wounds.
Yes.
And so mommy just loved it. Mommy feels it was just such a breath of fresh air for her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Now I wanna run the track, the Mama track, for our listening audience one quick time. What would you like our listening audience as well to take away for themselves this track?
Just go hug up your mom and just kiss her and just show her love. Just be there for her, and whatever you can help her with, just help her, because we only get one, besides Mother Earth, you know what I mean? And so we definitely need to take care of our mothers. So just make sure you take good care of the mothers. And this song is for all mothers, no matter your nationality, your creed, religion, race, none of that. This song is for all of the mothers on the face of the earth. So yes, big up to all of the mothers and my mother as well.
Blessed love. Well, ladies and gentlemen, go nowhere. You can keep sending in your questions sis, for Koulie. The name of this track is Mama, and keep it locked. We'll be right back with more.
Nighttime, and from the union of love, Jah works has begun. In the sunshine, oh mama, mama, I love you so. Never gonna let you go. I'm alive because you let me grow. From a seed into an embryo. Mama, I love you so. Never gonna let you go. I'm alive because you let me grow. From a seed into an embryo. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, mama, mama. Mama, mama, mama. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, mama, mama. Mama, mama, mama. 9 months of pain and strain. Somehow your love still remain. Pure as a drop of rain, and unto the earth I came. Now I am here, my dear. Cast away all of your fears. Finally your face revealed. Watch me grow over the years. Mama queen, you are fully revealed. Love the smell of your skin and hair. The melody singing in my ear. Grab me foot, then you kiss me back. Mama, mama, I love you so. Never gonna let you go. I'm alive because you let me grow. From a seed into an embryo. Mama, I love you so. Never gonna let you go. I'm alive because you let me grow. From a seed into an embryo. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, 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 mama. Mama, mama, mama. Mama, mama, mama. Mama, mama, mama.
Yes, yes, to the listening audience. I thank you guys for tapping in with us. If you are, tapping with us right now, we are live with Koulie, and the name of this track is Mama. Of course, it is that I've been able to just vibe with them, in the back off screen, and just to listen to, how much it is that he appreciates this song himself. But we have a listening audience as well that's appreciating the track and have a few comments and questions as well. So Koulie, within the next few minutes, I am going to be reading some of the comments that you're getting from different places. So we have Deborah out of Toronto that's saying, she really appreciates this track, and it helps to reminds her of her relationship with her mom, who is no longer with her, but it also is a good track as it brings, different emotions as well. So Deborah is shouting you out, Koulie, and she says, keep on doing what you're doing. She really appreciates the track.
I give so much thanks, Deborah. I give so much thanks. Keep your head up high. Yes.
All right. We have Beverly. I think it's Beverly. Bev or Beverly as well. She's out of New York, and she says she loves your voice as well. And this is her first time knowing of you, but she would like to know more about you as well, as she's really loving the track that she has listened to already. That's Beverly out of New York. And we have Chris out of Germany that says, yes, Empress Rose, keep on giving us the hits from coast to coast. We are loving this one. Shout out to Koulie. Yeah. So Koulie, yes, the Mama track it resonates with the listening audience as well as myself. I'm going to take the time out to listen to a few more of your tracks over the weekend as well. And some persons who do not know much about Koulie and are hearing about you for the first time, what is it that you'd like to share with our listening audience about a little bit about yourself?
Well, okay, so I'm actually born in America. I was born in Miami, Florida. Mm-hmm. Right? My family is Jamaican, so my grandma come from Kingston, my granddad come from Bakawa, Trenchtown. You see what I'm saying? And so
Yeah.
When they migrate, the first place they migrate to is New York, because that's where most of our people migrate first. They come to New York, and then they come to New York, and then they go to Miami. Then they end up in Georgia. And so I was born in Miami, Florida, but I was raised in Georgia, right?
Yes.
Being born in America, the music that I took to, or the music that heavily influenced was hip hop. So I started off doing hip hop in my really younger years. You know what I mean? I started off doing hip hop. That was my first music journey. I met some different people and networked with some people that got me in the studio, and I started to rap and sing. And there was always a consciousness to it.
Yes.
Even though I was doing the hip hop, it was always a consciousness. As I started to grow in age, and I see that the landscape of hip hop started to change, where it's just more negativity now going inside of the music. As far from my perspective,
Yes.
I just say, you know what, it's time to go to my roots and culture, because the one thing that reggae music always say is positive. I haven't heard one profane or vile reggae record yet. and remember, I said reggae, not dancehall, because reggae is different from dancehall.
That's true.
So I just want to make the audience. I just want the audience to know that dancehall comes after reggae. Dancehall is like a child or a subgenre of reggae music. But reggae music started off the thing first, And the Most High Jah gave us reggae music, and so that's why reggae music is so righteous and so clean. It's the King's music. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I started off doing hip hop and just doing that, and then eventually I moved to the culture. I said, no, man, it's time to forward. And I learned more about Rastafari, the principles, and what it really is to be a Rasta, because it's not just like using a word or just saying Jah Rastafari. It's a liberty, it's a discipline, it's a mindset, and it's also an esoteric, a really spiritual thing as well. And so, yeah, Koulie is just a young youth that just learning culture and say, yo, it's time to do reggae. So now that's why I'm forwarding in the reggae business. Yeah.
I love it. We have Princess out of Montego Bay, Jamaica, who says that she's really loving what she heard on the Mama track, and she's actually awaiting for more tunes. This is her first time learning about your craft, and she's loving what she's hearing. On that note, I'm going to jump to one of your other tracks. This one is called Twice the Journey, and we will come back with some more questions from our listening audience. Go nowhere.
Righteous.
Wherever you go, I'm willing to follow. Praying to Jah, we see tomorrow. Journeys of love, living our lives. They say it's one, can we live twice? Wherever you go, I'm willing to travel. Walk through the fire, the snow, or the gravel. They say it's one, can we live twice? Journeys of love, living our lives. When will we go? What shall we see? Once we arrive, who will we meet? Knock at the door, who could it be? You have arrived, now we ready. No one is guaranteed tomorrow, so it's today we forget sorrow. Knock at the door, who could it be? You have arrived, now we ready. Wherever you go, I'm willing to follow. Praying to Jah, we see tomorrow. Journeys of love, living our lives. They say it's one, can we live twice? Wherever you go, I'm willing to travel. Walk through the fire, the snow, or the gravel. They say it's one, can we live twice? Journeys of love, living our lives. Breathe with a smile, dance for a while. Shake off the sorrow, we see tomorrow. We've overcome, shine like the sun. Let us rejoice, victory's won. Breathe with a smile, dance for a while. Shake off the sorrow, we see tomorrow. We've overcome, shine like the sun. Let us rejoice, victory's won. Wherever you go, I'm willing to follow. Praying to Jah, we see tomorrow. Journeys of love, living our lives. They say it's one, can we live twice? Wherever you go, I'm willing to travel. Walk through the fire, the snow, or the gravel. They say it's one, can we live twice? Journeys of love, living our lives. When will we go? What shall we see? Once we arrive, who will we meet? Knock at the door, who could it be? You have arrived, now we ready. No one is guaranteed tomorrow, so it's today we forget sorrow. Knock at the door, who could it be? You have arrived, now we ready. Now we ready, now we ready. Knock at the door, who could it be? You have arrived, now we ready, now we ready, now we ready. Knock at the door.
is Koulie, and I thank you guys for just staying the course. And I think persons are recruiting new people to come aboard and listen to this show. I appreciate you.
Nice.
I appreciate you guys, and so. To all the females right now who are saying that Koolie's so beautiful on my screen, I thank you. Yeah, Koulie, what do you have to say to the females that are telling me how beautiful you are on my screen?
I said, let all of the sisters know I give so much thanks, and I really appreciate. I appreciate the love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I guess the Most High God bless I with some nice looks or whatever. You know.
With nice hair and teeth and features. So yeah, we have to give thanks, for all of that as well.
Yeah, I give thanks.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were listening to Twice the Journey. Talk to me about the writing and production. What was you going into this and saying, you know what, this is a song that I need to put on this track? What is behind the track itself, the message?
I mean, all my thing inspired from everything for I is inspired by Jah. I mean, I just can't stray away from that. The song, the skill set as far as like the writing with this song right here is I wanted it to be ambiguous to where it can sound like I'm speaking to it. It's open for interpretation, right? It can sound like I'm speaking to a woman, but I'm really not. I'm speaking to the Most High Jah. You know what I mean? And so I'm just letting the Most High Jah know wherever you go, I'm willing to follow. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, but like I said, it's ambiguous, so it's open for interpretation, and it's not speaking exactly directly to man or woman. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know people can mistake it for like, oh yeah, well, it's talking to a woman, but nah, I'm talking to the Most High Jah. But if people want to interpret it as such, it can be interpreted.
I love it.
Yeah.
So we have a question from Faith. She's actually out of South Carolina. And Faith is asking the question that, how or what is your faith? Well, that's her question. What is your faith? Well, I think I don't want to say you're Rastafarian. I would wait for you to answer her. She would like to know what's your faith and spiritualism, as it pertains to music. That is.
Oh, so sorry. What you say on the last part?
No, as it pertains to music. I'm still reading her message. You said, as it pertains to music and your livelihood.
As it pertains to music and my life, it's Rastafari. You know what I mean? That's it. Yeah, I know that might sound cut and dry, but yeah, I'm a Rasta. Fully. I am a devout Rastafari. Yeah.
Okay, so I am waiting on her next response. Okay, so her response is that the reason why she asks is because there are many persons who are only wearing the hair and not are of spiritual being, but she gets the vibe that you are a deep-rooted Rastafarian. Okay.
Righteous.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what Empress. That's what I was saying earlier. I was saying that the thing is just not about wearing hair. As I sit right here in front of me, I have the Gospels of the Lion of Judah right here. Haile Selassie words and his utterances. So I really, when it comes to Rastafari, I personally don't go off of how I feel or how I go off what His Imperial Majesty say.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And his utterances are the best thing that I could really, when it comes to situations, I say, well, what would Selassie say? You see what I'm saying? And Selassie is Christ in his kingly character. So, but yeah.
Love it. Love the response, by the way. Yes. So let's talk about your influences. You started out in music, you would say, at what age? And at what age did you decide to professionally decide that, you know what, this is for me, this is what I want to do?
Well, I've always been a writer. I would write short stories, and I had an imagination, so I was always a person that had a broad imagination. So I would have like toys, and I would create stories around the toys and things like that. My auntie out of Florida, she was always impressed with the fact that I can do that. And as I grew older, I say about 16. Well, I was writing 13, 14, 15. About 16 years old, I say, I'm gonna really start taking this thing serious, Yes. And that's when I started to really, record, and I started networking and going to different clubs and open mics, And then I've met up with certain, network and meet certain Idrin and say, yo, come record in the studio, because at that time I didn't have a studio as far as like a home studio. Now I have a home studio.
Yes.
And so those times I just started, just going to the studio, paying my money, because it's a different process when you have to pay your money. You have to because you can't just come in there. You can't just come in there with some foolishness, You have the music already prepared, so when you step inside of it, you don't waste your 2, 3, 4 hours that you paid for.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's a different process. And then you don't get the record right here. You got to let the brethren mix the thing, and it have to be proper. He might give you a bounce, but it's a rough bounce.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to let him mix it and then master. So it's more it's faster, more fast paced now.
Yes.
But I just started just taking it serious about 16 years old, and ever since then, like I said, I started with the hip hop, and then and then eventually I said, you know what? Like I said, the landscape of hip hop just changed for I said, no man, I don't want to go in that direction. I want to go the Rasta way, especially as I started dealing with Rastafari more and more. I said, no, it's time to sing reggae, the King's music.
Love it. Yes, I want to send a shout out to all the persons actually who are tapped in on Instagram. I appreciate you guys staying the course. Shout out to Villaville, Papa Paulus. Was always here each and every week, and I see you as well. Shout out to Champagne Legend. Yes, I see you again. And it's a mind game, and all the other persons. If I do not see a name, please do not feel slighted. I am just running through a few of those names as well. Of course, we are tapping in with Koulie. Very interesting, I must say. There are various persons who have not heard of Koulie before, but then there's an audience who actually know about Koulie and have followed him throughout the years and the music that he creates. Such as Steve out of Florida, out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, that's saying he really loves, Koulie's vibe and what he brings, with his music as well. He's a true Rastafarian. So that's all good. We love that. Yeah. Well, of course it is that. We just recently had a recent release with Sizzla, featuring Sizzla as well. Talk to me about what the audience could look forward to in terms of this track. I know what to expect because I listened to it and I love it. And I actually have been listening to it for the past few days. I'm really loving this track, but I would like for my audience to know a little what they should expect that's coming to them, because we're going to jump to that track momentarily. So talk to my audience about, what they can expect from this track.
Well, first you can expect enough roots, enough culture, you know what I mean, and enough identification.
Uh-huh.
I do want to say that this record right here is inspired by the never late but always great Jacob Miller. Jacob Miller. Jacob Miller in the Inner Circle, they are the founders and the creators of Rockers. There was also a movie released. I don't know if people are familiar. I would hope so. I know the people from the island would be familiar with this movie, especially Jamaica. But it's a movie called Rockers, and Rockers is a classic. And so this song was inspired by those type of vibes. We just make it fresh and just for the new audience and for the modern times. So we reproduced and made the song different. And then we added Sizzla Kalungi, and I also must say that Sizzla Kalungi is an icon. Sizzla Kalungi never owed me nothing. He never have to do nothing for because he is a big icon in the reggae space. And so I will forever give my gratitude and thanks to Sizzla Kalungi for giving I a strength in the way that he did. Yes, I want to big up Paul Castick because Paul Castick also produced this along with some other very talented musicians. And on the background vocals, you have Admiri, which is Buju Banton's sister,
Yes.
And they're actually on tour right now. So this song right here is special. Enough work went into it, and it's a lot of heavy hitters that produce and poured into this track.
Well, I must also let you know that my friend Kida's Eye, who is in the Rockers movie, is also currently listening to this interview. Shout out to Kida's Eye as well.
Oh.
Yes.
What?
Yes. So we're going to jump to this track and we'll come back with some last minute questions from our audience for you. as well. But ladies and gentlemen, go nowhere. This is Rockers with the reggae icon. We're talking about Sizzla Kalonji is being featured right here. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked.
Hey,
Sizzla Kalonji.
dreadlocks flying through the air.
Big singer Koulie.
And all I've got is love.
Rastafari. Hey.
Do you really love me? Yeah.
Rastafari.
Do you really love me?
Gracious,
Yeah.
gracious love. Big up our music lovers.
I'm a reggae rocker. Do you love me?
Do you love me?
6 feet tall, straight from over the own. Do you love me?
Do you love me?
Play the music that I love.
Right now.
Do you love me?
Do you love me?
Vibrations sent from up above. And do you love me? Yeah. He's a rocker, she's a rocker, rocking to my melody. I'm a rocking, you're a rocking to my reggae melody. He's a rocker, she's a rocker, rocking to my melody. I'm a rocking, you're a rocking to my reggae melody. Sizzla.
Roots rocking, there ain't nothing locking. Foundation groove, there ain't no stopping. East, west, north, and south, that's what's happening. Article vibration, that's what's popping. Hey, man and woman, they in a rub and dub style. Original thing, this hardcore to the style. The music is love, the vibration so high, girl. Tell me that you love me on my face, you put a smile.
He's a rocker, she's a rocker, rocking to my melody. I'm a rockin', you're a rockin' to my reggae melody. He's a rocker, she's a rocker, rocking to my melody. I'm a rockin', you're a rockin' to my reggae melody. Dreadlocks flying through the air. Do you love me?
Do you love me?
All I've got is enough love to share. Do you love me? Yeah. No matter what the people say, I keep on jamming every day. Do you love me? Yeah. Do you love me? Yeah. He's a rocker, she's a rocker, rocking to my melody. I'm a rockin', you're a rockin' to my reggae melody. Oh, Jaja, whoa, yeah. Oh, I continually rock the song on and on. And we are rockers from creation, unified. The highest vibration is love, love, love. He's a rocker, she's a rocker, rocking to my melody. I'm a rockin', you're a rockin' to my reggae melody. He's a rocker, she's a rocker, rocking to my melody. I'm a rockin', you're a rockin' to my reggae melody.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for tapping in, of course, and for all the persons who are just reaching out to me and telling me how much they love this track. Yes, what did I tell you? I tell you, it's a masterpiece, and having the Sizzla intro is just very iconic on this piece right here as well. You know, that's what a collab supposed to sound like. Sometimes I see people do collabs and it's like it is not a collab, you know, it's one person singing and the next person. This is a collab right here, and I love the message on the track as well as the rockers. So for my good friend Kiddos I, who is currently listening, I thank you, you know, for tapping in and listening to extended versions of I would say a legendary movie. as well. The Rockers movie. And for persons who don't know about the Rockers movie, please go watch it. Okay, Google it, find it somewhere, go watch it as well, and check out this Rockers tune. So Koulie, what is the reception like? In your local area or even international in terms of this track?
Well, as far as the local, people been loving it. People love it. They've been giving me a lot of great feed forward. They've been giving me a lot because I would say feedback, but Roscoe don't really do backward. So so yeah, I've been getting a lot of great feed forward, and people have just been saying, "Yo, keep up the great works." They love the fact that Sizzla Kalonji is on it. Like I said, Sizzla Kalonji is an icon. So I mean, to even be able to have someone like that on the track and for him to say yes, that is a blessing. I always thank Jah. I'm so grateful. I say, Jah, thank you. I never know Jah would make me even live long enough to see something like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's been a great feed forward. Even in the even so far internationally, I've been getting some great feed forward as well. So yes, it's been positive. I must say it's been very positive.
Yes, yes, yes. I love to hear it. Love to hear it. What's next for you? Are you currently doing a media tour and other interviews are expected as well?
Yes. Well, just doing a lot of PR right now, a lot of interviews, so people can know who Koulie is. Just really introducing, because we're starting from the ground level, and so we're just introducing the people to Koulie and letting people know who Koulie is. We're doing shows here and there locally, I mean not in Jamaica, but in the States, in Georgia right now.
Yes.
I just did a show recently at Wade Walker Park with a DJ by the name of Sir DJ Charger.
Yes.
Did an interview with CLB-TV. That's a radio station based out of Georgia, Caribbean Live TV. So yeah, I'm just making my rounds and paying I dues, Yeah, truly.
Well, I must tell you, we have an audience that's really love you. They're loving the music. They're loving the image, which plays a big role in the music as well. And they're loving your authentic vibes. And that's coming from Veronica over in the UK. She says she really loved the authenticity in your vibes as well as the music that you're doing. So keep on doing what you're doing as well.
Till I give so much thanks, so much thanks. Big up yourself. Yes.
Yes, yes. So what message do you have for a listening audience in closing?
Say that, Empress. Say that one more time. What you say?
What message do you have for the listening audience before you go?
The message I have for the listening audience is to honestly, people, it's time for us to just get into ourselves, love ourselves, and we must love Jah, because it says you seek the kingdom first and everything else will be added unto you. So if you truly love yourself, just make sure you seek Jah and everything else will be added unto you. Let's not chase after fame, fortune, or wealth. You know what I mean? We must learn what the Most High Jah wants us to do and then move forward. I mean, I feel like that's the best thing I can say to the people, because I could say anything else. I could say, oh yeah, please check me out here, check me out. But to be honest with you, it's bigger than I am.
Yes.
I'm just a vessel that the Most High Jah is using to carry this message, and it's just a reggae vibe. But yo, it's time for us to really wake up and learn ourselves, so we can't let this system fool us again. Yeah, that's what I want to tell the people, and love ourselves. Peace and love. I want to send peace and love to the whole of Jamaica, to Canada, to England, to the four corners of the earth, wherever you are. Koulie love you, and Koulie will be coming soon to show love to wherever you are and show respect. Yes. Bless.
I love it. Yes. So just to let you know, I enjoyed the Mama Tune. I enjoyed Twice the Journey. And of course, the new release Rockers featuring Sizzla. And to persons who are listening from various parts of the world, I encourage you to go out and support the artists. They're not being paid anything by streaming. We know that. Everybody else is making money except the artist. Everybody else is making money except the artist. And it's time for us to if we have to create a boycott or something for us to start getting paid exactly what's due, because you cannot drive a car without gas. And it does.
Yes, Empress, the Empress.
Yeah. So we need to really start looking into this. And of course it is, we know that reggae is the #1 genre. So just imagine that we are already at the bottom of the pool not getting paid, and then we are in an industry where it is that we are not even getting paid streaming. There's so much going on right now within the music industry. Stop putting on blinders and start supporting people who support your music. And if you have to vacate certain platforms, vacate them. They cannot do without us. Yeah.
True.
They,
Yes, sister. No, that's so true, sister. Yeah, so true.
yes.
So true.
On that note, I must tell you, Koulie, it's a pleasure having you come through. I really appreciate you. I love the vibe. I will continue to play your music, and I will be listening to the Rockers tune over the weekend as well as sending it to a few DJs as well. Okay?
I want to say, Empress, I give thanks for the strength. I'm so humbled to be on your platform and share space with you. And I look forward to more works that we will do in the future. And I will be tuned into your works from here on out. So I give thanks. Yes.
Well, I tell you, you are a vibe. And I say you are a vibe because it's not just about your words, but when you are, how should I say, when you are a change maker, and it is that you are aware of personalities, you know when someone is pure. So what I must say is that you're a total vibe. Continue to be you. Continue to share that authenticity between the music and your image. And on that note, we're going to vibe out with Rockers. Do you want to share your social media handles or any shout outs before we get out of here?
Yeah, so I must big up Sizzler Kalungi. I must big up Paul Castic. I must big up Groove Galore Music. Bulby York out of Jamaica, Fat Eyes. I must big up the Empress Rose, of course, because I would not be here if the Empress Rose didn't say, if she didn't say yes, cool. I must big up Mommy because I couldn't be here doing this without Mommy. Mommy give me life,
Yeah.
And I mean, the biggest big up is the Most High Jah for just letting me survive this long. And I also want to give a big up to the audience. I love y'all like cook food, and I give thanks for all of the support. Yes, Jah, Rastafari.
Yes. Don't forget, we have to big up Raquel as well. Shout out to Raquel as well, who is doing her thing.
Yes,
Zion Rock.
Yes.
Zion Rock.
I
Yes.
apologize.
That's okay. We understand. This is like, I always tell people, this is like going an award show. You go up to get your award and you didn't remember to say thank you to your ex or your current girlfriend, and as you get home, she beat you with a stick. So, to everyone, I must say, yes, he's grateful. If he forgets your name, don't worry. You're in the mix.
No, please don't feel no way,
Yeah.
It's different when you're on the spot sometimes,
Yes. Yeah. On that note, we're going to vibe out with Rockers. Ladies and gentlemen, do support. If you have to listen to the track 10 times, do so. Because again, they're not paying streaming, so stream as much as you can. All right. It's a pleasure having you come through, Koulie. It's all, and I say you're a vibe. We welcome you each and every time. Have a blessed one, okay?
Hey, Sizzler Kalungi. Dreadlocks flying through the air. And all I've got is love. Yeah. Do you really love me? Yeah.
Rastafari.
Do you really love me?
Gracious love. Big up our music lovers.
I'm a reggae rocker. Do you love me?
Do you love me?
6 feet tall, straight from over the on. Do you love me?
Do you love me?
Play the music that I love.
Right now.
Do you love me?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Koulie, okay? Koulie, and we have up next, we have Shine. She goes nowhere. Edley Shine, one of the former member of the Born Jamaicans Go Nowhere. These guys have been very patient today as well, because I had some mishaps with the show. But I'm gonna keep on vibing to Koulie. The name of the track is Rockers, and we will be right back with Edley Shine. Go nowhere.
Roots rocking, there ain't no nothing lacking. Foundation groove, there ain't no stopping. East, west, north and south, that's what's happening. Article vibration, that's what's popping. Man and woman, they in a rub and dub style. Original thing, this hardcore to the style. The music is love, the vibration so high, girl. Tell me that you love me and my face you put a smile.
He's a rocker, she's a rocker, rocking to my melody. I'm a rockin', you're a rockin', to my reggae melody. He's a rocker, she's a rocker, rocking to my melody. I'm a rockin', you're a rockin', to my reggae melody. Dreadlocks flying through the air. Do you love me? All I've got is enough love to share. Do you love me? Yeah. No matter what the people say, I keep on jamming every day. Do you love me? Yeah. Do you love me? Yeah. He's a rocker, she's a rocker, rocking to my melody. I'm a rockin', you're a rockin', to my reggae melody. Oh, Jaja, whoa, yeah. I tell you.
And a big voice. What a pray.
And that's how we grow.
From DC, Louisville, Jamaica. Things change.
And that's how we grow.
Man, them sell out.
And that's how we grow.
Talk to them. You know, see the culture, it gone to the dogs. Every day I get a youth, him gone to the mark. The world done freak out, elders never reach out. Only on the scammer them, that's who them seek out. The youth them gone insane, who's to take the blame? Social media perfect images f***ing up them brain. Every dog in at the garrison, I lock down the lane. With no food in at the pot, how them I go sustain? So in order to be rich, you need a couple bad, couple Benz, couple Bima, couple Glocks with the switch, couple tats on your face, embrace the dance list. I saw you make the top of the dance all list. Imitation generation, bust regardless. It not take no subject, fit on no artist. But me nah go fight the youth, cause them have to exist. Me never think it woulda come down to this.
And that's how we grow. We day up on the gravel 10 toe. Them only reap and never sow. And that's how we grow. And that's how we grow. Never sign the dotted line and then go bow. And that's how we grow. And that's how we grow.
Rock stone now we foundation, concrete build we house. Everybody just a hustle cause them want make it out. We not chat to police, do the crime, lock your mouth. Do your time at GP, money up when you come out. Amarons and quotes, that's how we grow. Sing roofing at the trenches, favor war zone. Come back to Jamaica, all the world know. Belly full but them starving, that's how we grow. Steam fish and banana, yam and cassava, coconut water, make we hold we harder. Them a if the elements are real dancehall. I make some new genre while the youth them a starve. Them love it when we happy and a dance and palav. But when a revolution then them want lock it off. Some little culture vulture not like when me talk. Me no fear for tell a boy if off.
And that's how we grow. We day up on the gravel 10 toe. Them only reap and never sow. And that's how we grow. And that's how we grow. Never sign the dotted line and then go bow. And that's how we grow. And that's how we grow.
Them say you sound so vexed, sound so disgruntled. I feel with time now, the crown we not let go. We are press gas, feel we car full up of petrol. Can't beat, we better join, we are let go. One thing for certain, you see that little island, it full of pure talent, recruit them like Taliban. So much pretty woman you want, live like Solomon. So them grow rough, make sure you can manage one. We grow for be a fighter, talented writer. We no bad minor, dirt for backbiter. Them sell out the culture for cheap, red dirt to the beach. Them no love when we speak.
And that's how we grow. We day up on the gravel 10 And that's how we grow. Never sign the dotted line and then go bow. And that's how we grow. And that's how we grow.
And a big voice. What a pray.
And that's how we grow.
From DC, Louisdale, Jamaica. Things change.
And that's how we grow.
Man, them sell out.
And that's how we grow.
Talk to them. You know, see the culture, it gone to the dance. Every day I get to you, Tim gone to the mark.
If you are just joining us right now, you have been listening to the sounds of Edley Shine. And my Oma, you know, his voice is, he has a very big voice, that I must say. So that much I know. As well, you know, to our listening audience who might be, you know, unaware of who Edley Shine and what he's all about as well. It's been around for quite some time in the music business. And we're going to be covering a few of his tracks here today, new releases that is as well. Former member of, you know, the Born Jamaicans as well. Welcome, Edley. How are you?
Blessings, Wagwan Empress Rose. There, the big voice.
The big voice. From a very long time. Yeah. As well. Oh gosh. So I hope my listening audience is able to hear me. I'm going to switch in between my microphones here real quick. But yes, Edley, while we're on, I must tell you, I thank you for your patience. It is. I'm working with a new platform and we ran into a little bit of issues, but for the most part, we are here and giving it, you know, the full 100.
Man, we got every artist appreciate anyone who provides a platform. And any medium in between, plug in, plug out, it don't matter, you know.
Yes.
This is reggae and dancehall. This is from two Pananak straight to the globe. So we work with it any way it comes.
I love it. Yes. Yeah. So I've just switched my microphone and I hope that my persons are able to hear me as well. And hold on 1 second there. There we go. All right. Are you able to hear me, Eddie?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah. So we have been listening to, I had an opportunity to play Grow as well. And various persons have, you know, reached out and even before the show itself to tell us how much it is that they love what you're doing. In terms of the show itself.
All right.
In terms of the music. So for that would like to know more about what it is that you're doing. Right now in terms of your releases. When was Grow released?
Grow was released approximately 1 year ago on my own label. So
And a big voice.
What a pretty.
From DC, Louisdale, Jamaica.
So things. I was once, when I was in Born Jamaicans, a part of the major label system where, you know, you have departments. You had people who market your music. You had 6, 7 people sitting behind a computer and on the phone. You had a radio department that worked your records, 6, 7 people. You had the video department. You had all type of departments. So it was a conglomerate movement of people to push your music. Now it's me, my publicist, Lindsay, and God pushing my songs. So if my songs register on any little blip of the globe or on anybody's radar via all different transition portals of streaming, record, people sharing the music, I have to be grateful because I'm doing it all on my own right now as far as putting my music out on my own label, shooting my own videos, working with Flair on the marketing and getting it out to the people. So I for thank God say me still have name boy.
Eddie, I love it. You mentioned a few persons, and you made sure you mentioned God as well. The publicist and everybody.
He's the one that breathed life into me and gave me this passion, because music is something. You reap, but you rarely sow any benefits, especially when you're the type of artist that I am. We really don't dwell into the negativity of music. We don't make too much degrading music, degrading of women, degrading of culture. We don't follow the fray. So an artist like a Edley Shine is like an anomaly of the game. But I've been that way. I came into the game as a born Jamaican. Everybody was like, "What is a Jamaican? What does that mean?" Jamaican or Yankee. I was like, I grew up in a household where I had macaroni and cheese and curry goat. Where you want from me? I'm being who I am, a Jamaican. But thank God, through the music, it's become a popular term, and the sound now has become popular, where crossover reggae sounds a lot like Bon Jamaican's music to me. Some may beg to differ and say they originated it, but we know who did the original recipe. It's history.
Yeah.
It's in the books. Yeah.
No. You're started out where it is, and of course you are coming from born Jamaicans, and you're doing your thing right now. I'm sure that there's growth that you have recognized, not only within the production level itself. I like, for even the next track that I will play, I've seen so much growth in your music as well, the production side of it. Would you agree?
Absolutely, you have to. I was always a student of music. That's what got me interested in music, was studying how music is made, how music is produced, sonics, genres, feels, melodies, frequencies. Frequencies play a big part in how a song that you write and the sonics of a song affect people when they hear it. And so, yeah, if you're not learning and growing in the music, then you become stagnant. That's why you have so much artists that were hot for a time and then they dissipate and you don't hear from them no more, because they stuck in a time or a lane. It's like a car. The car can't stay in a park neutral or reverse. It have to go in a drive. It have to go in a second and third and fourth gear. So you're always learning. I always tell young artists, be 3D. Don't be two-dimensional. Be 3D. Be well-rounded in your music. So I practice what I preach.
The thing as well is that I recognize, even for yourself, as somebody who's been in the industry for a long time, that something that you said out the gate, the amount of persons that you have, is it fair to say that you now have a bigger team as an independent than when you actually started the group as Born Jamaicans?
Nah, there is no team. I have more people fighting against me than actually helping. Just for the simple fact that I'm independent, because now you have an industry that's geared towards the internet and social media and being popular.
Yes.
So I'm forced to deal with people who have the mindset of you have to do what's popular, or you have to fit into a certain mold in order for your song to be great, or for you to achieve what a major label artist would achieve. So I tend to deal with more people that deal with opinions more than progress. I'm on the side of progress as an independent. When I put my song out, I want my song to get heard by the most people it can get heard by. But sometimes it gets blocked because of one person's opinion. Oh, me not like that song yet, so I'm not send it to them millions of people I want to have access to, because it's not the song I want you to make. And I kind of resent that sometimes, because music is subjective.
Yes.
You have to put the music in front of people. Nobody's going to make a TikTok dance to a song they never heard before. So if you're not giving my song to the people and letting them decide what they like and what they don't like, you're doing a disservice to the culture. You're doing it to me as an artist. So I tend to answer your question.
Yeah.
It's just me. It's just me and Flair. I have no team. There's no. So everything you see with Edley Shine is me hiring people, paying people out of my pocket to move my song down the line to reach the most people that it can. That's all it is. That's all being independent is
in this music market that we're in right now.
Wow. Yeah, and as an independent, it becomes very, it's more like it's not even a 9 to 5. It's a 9 to 9.
When I go on my bed,
Yeah.
every night I go sleep. It's going to be 5 o'clock because with Orange Americans disbanded, I had to find a way to me making music because music wasn't paying me. Because without a group, I couldn't tour anymore.
Yeah.
And the opportunities dried up. Me as an individual now, there's never been a record company or a big management that has marketed me. I never big rhythm with a bunch of artists that made people look at me individually as the same tier as certain artists that had the money spent on, had the opportunity to get a big platform. So it's me chipping away with my own pocket money, my own work money. Thank God, Mama never raised no idiot, and I'm good at computers, so I was able to own my own computer consulting system administrator for NASA. So we're not done, but we love music.
Yeah.
Everything I do is for my family and make my music. That's it.
I love it. I love it. And you've been doing it. Over the years as well.
Right.
Is it safe to also say that you, along the way, you have also produced projects and have produced other artists as well?
Absolutely. My current project is called the JMF Rhythm, and it's produced by, the rhythm was given by Baby Ace. Baby Ace has his own radio show, the Rhythm Show. And Baby Ace couldn't get artists to voice on none of his rhythms because, his rhythms weren't of the tier of other producers that's out there. But I took a rhythm from Baby Ace, produced, different songs and got it to different artists and was able to get a Don Yule, to get an honorable, produce my own song alongside Rose Summers and find a young female artist in Jamaica and actually turn her from a regular country girl into an artist. So these are the things. You see a lot of people doing that in the music industry, especially in my position. We don't get everything you can get out of music. I've been to the highest echelons of the music industry. We used to sit Puff Daddy them a run around before them done free. We used to sit Jay-Z. I shared stages with Jay-Z, Notorious B.I.G. Tupac touched me on my shoulder and said, that I ain't never liked reggae till I listened to Orange Americans. Like, I've been through the channels and I've been here this whole time. So, but because I had to humbly fall back and be an independent and be out and work outside of dancehall and reggae and outside of the American music industry, my thing is more on a more humble flex level right now, where we just make music and try to put it out to as many people as we can. I don't look for the big lights, flashing camera, the 1 million views on YouTube. I know what the machine does and what you have to sacrifice to get to those levels. And me as a big man right now, certain things you can't bring to me just for fame. It doesn't make any sense. If it not build equity, secure my family legacy and building generational wealth, then I'd rather just keep doing things on my own.
Yes. And I must say that there's a lot of various artists across the world, numerous artists across the world that pass through my show, and that pass through the various things that I do, and I can tell the ones that are in it just to win it, and I can tell the ones that are just there authentically, and they're doing the work, and it's like, I'm not looking for luck. I already know that whatever I'm producing is great, and over time my people will find me. And I'm not willing to, do certain things in order to get there as well. Those are the real warriors. Those right there.
Artists that you're gonna be speaking to for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
The ones them that's just hustling and I look at hype. Mm-hmm. By Christmas time, you're not hear from them again. You're not gonna hear from them again.
That's right. That's right.
The music might give you the big splash and give you the big, but it doesn't last long. And you don't have a legacy. And the music that you're making is surface, it's microwave. You ever eat the microwave meal there and then 30 minutes later you're hungry again? Same thing with music. You have to make stuff that stick to your ribs.
I love it. Well, on that note, what I want to do actually is I want to introduce our listening audience to one of a recent project that we talk about life's journey. Okay.
Life journey. Come on.
But what I want to do is introduce the acoustic version first, and before actually going to the actual MP3 tune itself. I want to allow our audience to listen to the acoustic mix, which is
All right.
which is a vibe for me, and as it shows experience. It is
Yeah,
not
man.
just
The Jazzy Lady, she's the young lady doing the harmonies on it. She's from France.
oh, okay.
So it's international, it's not local.
That's right. We're global, not international.
Global.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. We'll be right back.
Moving through this life's journey. Moving, keep on moving through this life. Edley shine. Moving through this life. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing. Nobody now wear them mask. Everybody just a cruise and a find them path. We day up on a mission and we not ease off. No mountain for climb anytime we walk. Everybody on the road just a do them hustling, while the wheels of life it a spinning on the wind. Just a look for the fuel for feed the engine. When you're stuck on E, it's a wicked feeling. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing. You know, see a tire puncture from the same pothole. Same sharp turn make you lose control. Same baby mother stress you on the phone. Make you drop in at the gully, run you off the road. And girls no make no man take you for no joyride. You know you have your foot if you know you're not drive. You know you have to reach if you look to the light. I saw you keep your head up high. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing. Some a get visa and get free fly out. One of them grounded, stuck in at the drought. A circumstances fine for your route. We all have to look it and find we way out. Cause some them on the field, some a spectator. When you're changing your lane, use your indicator. Know you reach your exit, give thanks to Jah. I saw you can't count your treasure. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing.
For tapping in. Of course, we are live with Edley Shine, and you're listening to the acoustic version of Life's Journey. One of the reason I play the live version first is because I want our listening audience to really be able to, see, experience in motion right here. And just what it is that Edley brings to the forefront as well. I'm loving the music, Edley, and just to show your versatility as well with doing an acoustic versus the recorded version as well, which I'm pretty sure that your audience, your immediate audience, love both. I would guess they love both versions. Am I correct?
Absolutely. Anybody that listens to my music, they know that it's to expect the unexpected. And people don't shop at Edley Shine for hardcore dancehall, the Ray Tay Tay, the way dancehall is in its current popular form. I'm the alternative. I travel all over the world. I do shows in Colombia. I do shows over in Europe, and people say, I get a lot of times people say, I never listened to like a dancehall reggae or a hip hop reggae until I listened to Born Jamaicans or I listened to one of your solo tracks. And it got me interested in exploring Jamaican culture deeper. And then they discover all the rest of the luminaries of the business that's out there. So I take pride in being that key that opens the door for people. So that's one of my responsibilities God put on my shoulders as far as the music is concerned.
We talk about DJ Baby Ace. Actually, I've seen him a lot on social media from the various persons, spinning the various tracks and stuff. I'm gonna have to get him to spin one of my tracks, by the way. But exactly. No, you talk about his ability to do beats as well, and not being accepted as well. It's an industry where people tend to whatever they regard as popular, that it is that they would rather go with something that's popular. And then as well, there are persons who actually speaks, who makes beats. And there sometimes the artist does more for the beat than the beat actually do for them. And there's nothing like a well-produced beat as well. Would you say that DJ Baby Ace probably has a talent that has been overlooked throughout the years?
Absolutely. And the JMF rhythm is just an example of that, because as I said before, Baby Ace been working with a plethora of artists, from your Brahmas to your Delhi Run. He's been producing a lot of rhythms, some successful, some not getting its proper glory. And from my experience working with Baby Ace and me bringing him up to people, they was like, well, I know Baby Ace as a DJ and a radio presenter. I don't know him as a producer.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's make the best because they play the music.
Thank you.
All the songs and all the music. So, but some artists, they're cookie cutter. They're copy and paste. They see what's going and they just emulate and copy what's going on. With a Baby Ace track, you have to tap into the left side of your brain and have a creative mind to be able to take what Baby Ace is crafting and make it into something. And I love that challenge. I love that. Anybody can go jump on the Panani rhythm or the Go-Go Club rhythm. I make a A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and it sounds good because it's already a proven formula. It's like putting strawberry syrup in Coca-Cola. The Coca-Cola is already a hit. So you adding syrup to it doesn't make a difference. But when you just have raw ingredients and you make a hit out of that, I think that makes you a higher tier artist, and it makes the production of the producer more special when you make nothing into something. So I'm up for that challenge. I never run from that.
Yes. I tell you, I really appreciate you coming through. It's like there's a wealth of knowledge to tap into. Yeah, this Edley. I tell you, I am new to this platform, but I see where I'm gonna have to extend my show, because it is that like persons like yourself, Koulie, Portah, and like all the artists today. There's so much to talk about, and to extend that knowledge. It's not just about me wanting to talk. I'm an introvert. And so when I talk, I like deep conversations that actually make sense and that others can resonate with as well when they leave this platform. It's not just about me talking. And persons that know me will tell you, oh, she don't chat to people, she talk once a year on our show. That's not it. I'm busy. The rest of the day, them, I'm really busy. Busy working.
The whole lot of the big CEO them that we thought was living the lavish life on yachts and eating steamed fish on Learjets. The whole of them are quit, or them are get bring down.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why is the business pulling down all of these higher archy people, and it's the little man them, the mom and pop man them, where they are the whole time I want to fight with the business where nobody never a poof fund. Now all of a sudden everybody's calling us. Me, I get phone call right now, yo, dog, the rhythm done, but can't get a piece of the rhythm, and I'm just like, yo, I sent you the rhythm a year ago, too late. Catch the next one. So just find a way to have the resources to build your own thing. So, and that's the key to longevity. That's the key to having a legacy, is being your own done.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Now, is it that you came from your music background as a family of music?
Well, I come from a family of entrepreneur Negroes. So, you know, my father had a record store. My grandmother owned a restaurant and a nightclub. Because I grew up in Washington, D.C., so I've been seeing business all my life. So me coming into the music business, I always knew that end of the day, the fame part and the celebrity part and the touring and the girls and everything, I knew that all of that was temporary. What I learned, what I set up for myself, be my permanent legacy in music, and that's what I'm using now to continue to make music and express myself and help a couple artists along the way. So definitely, you know, I'm influenced by a lot of things. Big up to Freddie Dredd, my uncle. He owns a sound called Emperor. That's the first sound system I ever DJ'd on. And they're based in Harbor View, but they're also in Washington, D.C. as well.
Oh wow! Well, you know what I love? I love the authenticity. I love that you're a little bit of me. Where it is that you speak exactly what's on your mind. There's no cutting corners. We know that there's no need to cut corners. You're going to get the real. That's what it is. There's no faking. I love it. I love it. So on this life's journey, talk to us about the track itself and the message behind it, you know, that you would like to exude to the listening audience.
So for Life's Journey, basically, you know, it was a song that I had in the tuck. I think I wrote the song during the pandemic, and, you know, all of us being sat down in the house for 2 years, you had to reflect on where was your life going to turn now, you know. Of course, those who were within the system in America, we got little subsidies, little stimulus from Trump and him cronies them while them rub up the place. And we had some time to sit down and think. And life takes us on many paths, but it's just where you choose to go on your path, you know, it's going to dictate the outcome. So if you pick a positive path and you try to do the right thing, things might work out where you're able to survive, or you may be able to excel and upgrade your life and upgrade your loved one's life. If you choose the negative path, then we know it's that jail or death is in your future. So it's a life journey.
Yeah.
Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. So you have to listen to the words. It's reality. It's what we all face in this modern society.
Oh my gosh, I just love it. I just love it. I love the message. You know, I just love everything that you bring in terms of the track itself. I want our listening audience to be able to actually listen to. We have just listened to the acoustic version, and next, you know, the live version. Yeah, as well.
Big up to Safi from the Alliance. He's the one that gave me that rhythm originally. So he's the producer on the original version, the main version of Life Journey. And anybody who knows Jamaica and knows dancehall, you have to know Safi. soft to the everywhere.
Oh, I love it. All right, we're gonna jump to the track, and we'll be right back with our listening audience. Yes, you can keep sending messages for Edley Shine that I will ask them, and we'll be, because we're going to be planning to vibe out soon. But we have more, so much more to talk to him. A little bit more to talk to him, not so much more, but a little bit more to talk about in terms of the music, his recent release, and what is to be expected as well. So go nowhere. This is a life's journey. Okay, keep it locked.
Moving through this life. At a big five. Moving through this life. Edley Shine. So keep on moving through this life. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing. Nobody now wear them masks. Everybody just a cruise and a find them part. We take up on a mission and we not ease off. Love mountain for climb anytime we walk. Everybody on the road just a do them hustling, while the wheels of life it a spinning on the wind. Just a look for the fuel to feed the engine. When you're stuck on E is a wicked feeling. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing. You know, see your tire puncture from the same pothole. Same sharp turn make you lose control. Same baby mother stress you on the phone. Make you drop in at the gully, run you off the road. And girl, no make no man take you for no joyride. You know you have your foot if you know you're not drive. You know you have to reach if you look to the light. That's so you keep your head up high. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing. Some a get visa and get to fly out. One of them grounded, stuck in the drought. A circumstances fine for your road. We all have to look it and find we way out. Cause some dep on the field, some a spectator. When you're changing your lane, use your indicator. Know you reach your exit, give chance to Jah. And so you can count your treasure. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, yes, that's Edley Shine with the big voice. Now that you come to the fork in the listen, I love this track.
Which way to go?
Let-
And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning.
that we are talking about. Listen to me. As the music, I'll tell you something. You may think that song you just listened to is a simple song. To all the persons who are currently listening, you may think it's a simple song, but let me tell you, there's a more about the song that you need. That's the takeaway. Did you hear that instrumentation? The instrumentation on that track is excellent. It sells the track.
Real reggae music, yo.
This is the music that
Right.
30 years, 40 years, 50 years down the line, you pick this up, the instrumentation carries it. That's one thing.
Right.
The second thing as well is the brilliant songwriting that's on this track. Why? Do you notice right out the beginning? Right out the beginning, there is a how should I say? There is you're able to imagine. It takes you right there. You're able to imagine the rest of the track by the first sentence that he says.
Right.
Now that you
Right.
come to the fork in the road. Now he tells you that you got more to go along with to figure out the rest of the song. What he meant by that very first thing. So that's what I'm telling you. This is a great song right here. It's great. I'm telling you, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, people are going to be listening to this. And let's talk about the instrumentation because that's just pure brilliance right there. Did you actually have some live, drums or some live productions going on with a signature track as well?
Yeah, man. So the track is produced by Sophie. The rhythm producer was Andre Solid. He's from out of England, out of the UK, and he produced for Cartel. He produces for everybody, you know. And I wasn't familiar with Andrew Solid until I got the track and I looked up, and Sophie had mentioned that the person that actually met the rhythm, Adayuja. And when I went into his discography, I seen that it's a big producer from Jamaica, from the UK, that produced a lot of reggae music. So and he's a musician, so he tours with everybody. Anybody that goes to Europe, they'll know of Andrew Solid instrumentation and him being a musician and stage show and all these things. And I recently linked up with him and we're working on another new track right now. Also, co-production, I have to give it to Rose Summers. If you're not familiar with the Rose Summers, his name is R-O-E Summers with a Z. I want you to go listen to this artist. He has a big, huge streaming song called Keep Blazing that he did with Green Lion Crew. And he has a couple other songs that he has out there. He's a producer, songwriter, produced a lot of things. He produced on Beanie Man's Grammy nominated album, We Just Saw Sima as a Winner. That's Rose Summers right there. So if you're not familiar with this kid, and this is my brother, you have to check out Rose Summers with a Z. So after this interview, go look him up, and trust me, you're going to find a new gem in reggae. Undiscovered gem, but discovered gem. So his production as well. And he did the acoustic version, and we shot the video inside a Rose studio in Kingston, Jamaica. So he's a big part of my evolution as a solo artist as well. So I have to give him full credit.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you like shouting out, all those persons. So many times we have artists that comes on the show and they talk about the persons who actually or the artists they would like to work with, but they do not shout out the producers, and the producers are the ones.
We are nothing.
Yes.
The people, and without the producer, without the engineer for mix with voice and make it sound good, what is an artist? It don't make sense you even call your name. I'm not talking about the producer and the engineer and the people behind the scenes that actually, because it takes multiple people to make a good song. I've never met an artist that went in the studio by him came out with a song that was on that people love. It's a collective effort.
Just as how it is that these platforms that are streaming the music, I always tell persons, there's so many people involved in what you do. Right. The platforms, it's like they need the artists. The artists aren't being paid exactly. They may, I don't know how the streaming platforms actually look at this. But when you go to record a track, you're talking about putting in your time to write that track, whether you write it or whether somebody else write the track for you. Then you're going into the studio and you're recording. And some people record 10, 15, 20 times one track. Let's just say it. I always say there are levels to music. So yes, there are people that are recording that much. There are people that go in the studio and can record 1 or 2 times and get it. But the point of the matter is that they go into a studio, they're recording. Then you have to pay to mix the track. Then you have to mix and master. Then you have to, when you finish, you now have to send it out to all the persons, all the different platforms to get it. Do you realize how much money and time went into it? And for one single damn platform to not even pay you a penny?
Right.
We need to like really sit back and look at this and say, not even a damn penny? You don't think I worth a penny? But you are carrying my music and you're making so much money off my goddamn music. And I can't even make one single penny. Yeah? So just like how the artist needs the producers, the platforms need our music. And the more people start to pay attention and say, you know what? Enough is enough. Enough will become enough.
But I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why the music industry is the way it is because music always been a young people thing, and what we've trained our youth is a thing called dopamine. When your child picks up that tablet, when your child is in their phone and they're scrolling on IG, TikTok, Snapchat, they're looking for things to spark dopamine.
Yes.
They're looking for that 2 seconds of pleasure in their brain cell or amusement from what they're looking at. And corporate America and the technology that's out there knows this. So because capitalism and corporate America learned that they can take music and capitalize on dopamine, at the same time, they devalue the art. So the things that create dopamine, they're not focused on that. They're focused on reaching a wide audience with as much of the art as they can pillage. And even on the artist side, artists take pride. Yo, me ting dep on Vivo, me ting dep on Spotify, now streaming on Apple Music. That's the dopamine for the artists, knowing that they're not making a red cent off of when your song gets streamed on Spotify or any of these platforms, you're not making any money. And there's 1% of the music business that actually make money off of streaming, and all those artists that do, your Taylors, your Drakes, your Bunny Boys, and all of these big artists that sign to record companies, they're a part of this dopamine capitalist, pillage art system. So they don't get fed them food. They're being fed from the matrix, from the actual computer, while we're laying in the seats just inside of the matrix, if you know that movie. And that's what's happening with music. Music has been devalued to the point where the artists don't matter no more. It's all about corporate and big business. If you ever watch the Spotify movie on Netflix, and when Congress is interviewing the owner for Spotify, and they're saying, how do you see this fair? And he's just like, hey, I created a platform and the artists gave me their music. So what am I to do? Not take it? If it's free for me and I can make millions of dollars off of it, it's the artist's fault. I just created the technology and able to capitalize off of it. Why am I being punished for being the smarter one? So you have to look at it like that. Like, it's a system that was created that doesn't benefit artists. Now, if artists was able to pull together and say, yo, man, no artist in Jamaica should put their music on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music. When if it just stop. If that was to happen, you would see a big impact on the global music, because we have SoundCloud, we have Audio Max. You can go direct to consumer with your music now. Why you still? It's the boastiness of, yo, me think that on Spotify, we get 1 million views, 1 million streams, which is about less than $3,000. And by the time they break it down, Spotify take theirs, your distribution take theirs, management, taxes. For 1 million streams, you might end up with $300-400.
Let me tell you.
And this is not something I'm guessing. This is something I've seen with I know artists right now that have 10 million streams that will keep a show in Jamaica right now and 5 people show up. But me, that Jamaica don't know, can go headline a show in Chile and 10,000 people show up, and none of my music no play at Jamaica. Why? What am I doing that's so special? And you're supposed to be better than me. You're supposed to be the big DJ where I run Jamaica, but I'm doing bigger shows than you as a nobody, according to Jamaica standards. Make it make sense.
It's interesting that you say that because I don't, well, I am an artist now. I guess I am an artist now, even though I'm in the spoken word, more in the spoken word arena. But quite interesting it is that even for myself, who may have started last week, I've made more money than some artists who have been in the industry for all these years that will get a show. As well, you know, it's like I always tell people, it's like you don't know who knows who, and it's an industry where it is that sometimes it goes by who knows who. And I may not be known in the US for spoken word or any of this, but you trust and believe all the African countries already know me. Because I already was doing things there before spoken word. So now that spoken word is introduced, they know me even more and already know me. So here it is that I can go there and I can go in any of those countries and I can pull a crowd. I'm not guessing. I'm telling you that. You understand? But to somebody else, they may look at this and say, "Oh, I don't know her." That's the idea. You don't know everyone, but we're out here working.
Having 1,000 real people that follow your music
Yes.
is worth a million times more than having a million Spotify monthly listeners. All I beat them chests, those Spotify numbers, it means nothing in the grand scheme of things. If you now make $1 million, or you now even make $1,000 on top of your music, but you got 1 million followers on Spotify, you have 1 million robot computers that listen to your music every month. It's not real people. So I wouldn't walk around beating my chest about that. Now if you keep a stage show now and 1 million monthly listeners show up to your stage show, then you can beat your chest and feel like the big man. But it's, as I said before, it's all dopamine for these. It's ratings.
Yeah.
Jamaica operate. Now I wouldn't even say Jamaica. Caribbean entertainment operates off of ratings. Who rate who?
I wouldn't say there's Jamaica and the Caribbean. I would say the world. We're in a world.
I mean, the world, for the most part, is ratings. It's ratings.
Yeah.
And but for my level and my scale of what I'm doing, I deal with real people and real things. You know, as far as my music, because if I play the ratings game, there's not enough money that I could spend right now for bus backing out of ratings games to have people rate me on a level of what the young kids are doing with music right now. That's a fit them thing. That's how them do for me were right there. So where they releasing songs and they get 1 million views on YouTube and they get 1 million streams and everybody look on them and say, them as the man, the baddest song ever. Nah, I can't judge the art that I'm making based on that. Now, I can judge on your response when you hear my music, a music somebody who is respected and knows music, and you say, Edley Shine, this song gives me this about. That's the value of me. And you spread that on your platform to other people, and they find the value of me. And that's how I'm able to survive outside of being a part of the dopamine system, which was me being signed to a label and them being able to market me and force me on a bunch of people who wouldn't listen to me on a regular day. You know, I don't have that luxury anymore. So it's each one teach one for me right now. So,
yes. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you, I really appreciate you coming through and sharing with me the knowledge. Right. The knowledge. I love it, love it, love it. So to our listening audience, right? The takeaway. It is that you have just released few tracks. Our listening audience was able to listen to Grow, and they're also being able to listen to Life's Journey. What is the takeaway in terms of, are you consistently doing a media tour right now, and can they expect a live performance anytime between now to the end of the year?
I mean, we always available. I'm going to Canada next month, and then in the new year, I'll be going back to South America to do some shows. So that's my audience. I recently had an audit done on me as an artist, and you know, my major markets in America are demanding that I do shows. So at some point, I'm gonna have to line up some shows in America. So just stay tuned. Look at my social media. My social media is an open book. I'm always on Facebook, always down to spar with any musical pundit on Facebook. I don't hold back for anyone. You know, you might get this from a Facebook if you catch me on a good day. So it is what it is. But as far as future projects, there's more rhythms coming out. There's more music coming out. You know, people are screaming for me to do an album, but I'm not really keen to do any album right now till there's an actual demand for an album. I think people are appreciating the art that I'm putting out in the music. And when I reach the level where 10 songs make sense to put out at one time, I'll do that. But right now, I'm feeling good about just getting the feedback from the individual vibes that I'm putting up in. You know, will appreciate one picture at a time instead of giving them 10 pictures that I know they don't have attention span for. So just look out for the Shinerless Records label and more Edley Shine and more new, young, vibrant artists that get it.
Yes. Wow. Okay. I'm going to, I mean, I've seen you across my social media. I've listened to you before. I've visited your things before it is that you actually are able to be here today. It's my first time interviewing you. Can you believe all these years? And I'm just getting to Edley. I'm just getting to Edley Shine. Right? Better late than never. I appreciate you coming through. We are going to vibe out. Of course, it's life's journey. What's your message to the listening audience, and do you have any last minute shout outs as well as leave your social media links?
Well, I got to big up the whole Shinerless team: Rose Summers, Baby Ace, DJ Jamar out of Arizona, 12 Tribe Zone. Big up to everybody. The JMF Rhythm is out right now, so check that out. It's 4 singles: Honorable What You Drinking, Tasia Rose, Lost Ways, Don You, Next Degree, and as well as myself with my latest offering, Greatness. The video for Greatness will be out next Friday on my Vivo page. That's Edley Shine, EDLEYSHINE. And I would be remiss to not big up my publicist for over 10 years, Flair Lindsay, acclaimed PR. If it ain't Flair, you're just not there. Empress Rose. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for allowing me to express myself freely. I'm Big Vibes.
I love it. I love it. Let me tell you, you're correct. If it's not Flair, you're not there. Shout out to Flair. Big up your Flair. Yes, we love you over here. And to the listening audience, there's so much things that have been here today. But one thing for sure, I want you guys to consider, don't miss the mess. We need to start paying attention to the platforms that are not paying us our music. It doesn't matter if you're doing if there's music that people consider like, okay, it's not up to par and you're not Jay-Z. At the end of the day, art is art. There are different levels. Maybe you're not on Jay-Z level as yet, but your music is art. And we need to start paying attention to the platforms that are not paying us. Let me just remind you, you're not getting not even a damn penny for a stream. Okay? You're not getting, I repeat, you're not getting not even a penny for a stream. And as we do that, there are a few accounts that you should be following, that this vibe going about what's going on right now in the music industry. Keep following Master P. Check him out. All right. As well as Nas, DIMAZZ. Correct me if I'm that account as well. It gives you the real. Go through its platform and you'll be able to get a sense as to watching his videos, what's going on right now in the music industry. And I'll keep on thinking about a few more others as well. As well, of course, today I have to give credit where credit is due. And we are talking about the GOAT of hip hop, Lil Wayne. Today is Lil Wayne's birthday. So of course, go up on him social media and big up Lil Wayne and his Hurt Strong, because yes, he's a figure within the industry itself. We know that reggae music is the #1 genre, but as well, we like to shout out other persons doing it big, regardless of what genre it is. And to all the persons who are listening right now, remember, all the reggae warriors that reggae music is the number one genre, and we need to do better to make sure people understand that it is the number one genre. On that note,
You know, I remember my very first song that ever came up with 1993. Reggae music run the world.
yes,
Every time we touch the mic, them screaming boom shakata.
that's right.
The vibe with all TikToks. Lesson definition of the boom shakata.
Yes.
The Empress Road. Every shine, the big vibe.
Every time. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to vibe out with life journey. Okay, this has been Edley Shine, and I will signing out afterwards. So go nowhere. We will be right back. Keep it locked right here on the One-on-One Music Review Show. Thank you, Edley Shine, our guest of the hour. We appreciate you.
Moving to this life, at a big vibe. Moving to this life, Edley Shine. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing. Nobody now wear them mask. Everybody just a cruise and a find them part. We take up on a mission and we not ease off. Love mountain for climb anytime we walk. Everybody on the road just a do them hustling, while the wheels of life it a spinning on the wind. Just a look for the fuel to feed the engine. When you're stuck on E is a wicked feeling. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing. You know see your tire puncture from the same pothole. Same sharp turn make you lose control. Same baby mother stress you on the phone. Make you drop in at the gully, run you off the road. And girl no make no man take you for no joyride. You know you have your foot if you know you're not drive. You know you have to reach if you look to the light. That's so you keep your head up high. Now that we come to the fork in the road.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I am, of course, in that we had an opportunity to vibe with the man himself we are talking about. Edley Shine, of course. Yes. Well, we have come to the end of our show. The end of life's journey, but the end of the show. And so we are going to, wishing for myself, I'm wishing everyone who had an opportunity to tap in and listen to today's show. I appreciate you wholeheartedly. Keep doing what you're doing. All the creators out there, keep on creating that music and keep on looking for new ways as well to ensure that you are going to be getting paid for something that you have created. I thank you wholeheartedly. If you would like to send in your tracks as well and to be considered for an interview, please do so. globalmusicreport@gmail.com. Of course, that's GLOBAL music report@gmail.com, and we will schedule an interview for you in the future. Okay, thanks for coming through. I am going to vibe out with Life Journey of Edley Shine, and I will release with one of the tracks of my newly released album Black Rose as well. Do not go anywhere. Keep locked right here.
Moving to this life. Moving. Moving to this life. Moving to this life. At a big vibe. Moving to this life. Edley Shine. Moving to this life. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way them mask. Everybody just a cruise and a find them part. We take up on a mission and we not ease off. Love mountain for climb anytime we walk. Everybody on the road just a do them hustling, while the wheels of life it a spinning on the wind. Just a look for the fuel to feed the engine. When you stuck on E, it's a wicked feeling. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry them load while the world is turning. Read every sign and pay every toll. Destination for free your soul. And every journey is your own while the world is changing. You know, see your tire puncture from the same pothole. Same sharp turn make you lose control. Same baby mother stress you on the phone. Make you drop in at the gully, run you off the road. And girl, no make no man take you for no joyride. You know you have your foot if you know you're not drive. You know you have to reach if you look to the light. That's so you keep your head up high. Now that we come to the fork in the road, we can't tell you which way to go. And everybody have to carry the
The music just turns me on. In a world where there are so many philosophical idiots and not enough philosophers, I heard my ancestors calling. Jamiana, the ballad reference coveted by my beautiful face, powerful and gifted in nature, respectfully groomed in passion, but turned by grace. From the crown of my head to the sole of my roots, perfectly planted in nature, a bearer of real fruits, a heartbeat that exudes a fiery kind of loving soul, positive vibrations, fervent energy makes me a whole. As the bearer of fruits, I'm known to give energy to dead batteries, life. Think of me as your typical three-course meal, your absolute dream wife. Stimulating enhancement, ethical to the reproductive system. I'm a drug, an aphrodisiac. No joke or fact. Ask my ex, no ism or schism. Damiana, she's a beauty, a goddess, and a flower of love. Carefully crafted in excellence, bloomed in spirit, God's gift from above. Tunera diffuser, Jamaican's reference, rum goat regular, boost mental and physical stamina. She's a lioness, a Rastafarian empress, the cure for your asthma, diabetes, headache, and depression. Solve your illusion, confusion, even evil heart, bloated by constipation. When carefully inhaled, spirit take you on a high, higher than higher heights. Be careful, it's meant to exude positive energy, no fuss, no fight. Give you a full athletic performance. Think, action, stadium, bright lights. Females